What's up, guys? It's been Toko here, and today I'm going to be doing something kind of dangerous. This might get me into a lot of trouble and get a lot of hate from some various people. I'm going to do a hunter versus thief comparison. I've been asked by a few people to go ahead and do this. There's a lot of people on at least the Reddit forums who are wondering about this. Uh, should I play hunter or should I play thief? Um, I am of the mindset right now that it does not matter right now which job you play. Okay? And there's a couple of reasons for that. One is that eventually all of these jobs are going to get eclipsed by other jobs anyway. Okay? So that's point A. And point B, I would say that a lot of these jobs are fairly equal playing field right now. We don't have enough panels unlocked for all of these jobs to have their full abilities. We don't have all of the cards released for a lot of classes. And some of these classes are basically the same, copied with different elements. And that's pretty much the case of Thief versus the Thief versus Hunter argument. Okay, so why do I say that? You're looking at the stats here. Now, keep in mind, this thief that we're looking at has a almost fully leveled thief. He has four 4-star cards, one of which is like one level off max. Okay, so this is like the absolute best thief that you could possibly get. And if you look at my cards, I have one level 36 card, and the rest are all maxed out at 26. So I'm missing like 30 or so levels. Um, so that's something to kind of keep in mind here when you're looking at these stats. Now, just something that pops out right away is that Thief has the same magic attack as a Black Mage does, or very close to it. Um, and that means that they're going to do a lot of damage. They're going to have a lot of bursts. Okay, the break powers are pretty similar. So really, no class at the moment has an edge, right? And you know, there you give a slight attack edge to Hunter right now, and you give the slight defense edge as well as crit to Hunter. So basically, that means that the break gauge is going to go down just slightly faster for Hunter because they have more crit and more attack, and their attacks hit harder. Okay, and it's the difference is probably not even noticeable unless you're really paying attention and counting hits and you know, theory crafting to the extreme. Okay, I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to go ahead and make a blanket statement here, which is extremely dangerous, and say that these classes are aside from the magic damage, are pretty even. Okay, you give the survivability and break edge slightly to Hunter, and then you give obviously the damage edge to Thief. Okay, um, and when these panels eventually fill out, I'll go ahead and close this Thief so that I can show you. When these panels eventually fill out, okay, I feel like Hunter and Thief are going to be even more on equal terms. You know, people are talking about, well, you know, Hunter's magic is really abysmal. It's not that great, but Hunter is what's known as a break class. Okay, um, I'm I'm gonna pause the video. I want to go find a chart, um, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I believe I found what I was looking for. This is the website that most of the people are drawing their information from. Ultima JP. It's the ranger-based jobs at level 200. Okay. So if you're looking at this chart, what do you immediately see? There's Thief and Hunter right here. Okay. Um, Hunter has the edge, has a pretty significant edge in hit points, has a pretty good edge in attack, has a very significant edge in break power, and Thief obviously wins out in magic power. Okay, now this is all at level 200. Okay, um, this is probably when the 5-star cards come out and things are eventually available. But stat wise, I mean, survivability wise, you're given the edge to Hunter. Break wise, you're given the edge to Hunter, and damage wise, you're given the edge to Thief. So you're trading survivability for damage. That seems to be a common theme throughout this game. That's like the difference between White Mage and Black Mage. Black Mage, you're giving up survivability for more damage. Um, and, you know, if you look at the defensive stat line, um, let's see, Hunter has 2 defense. This is wrong, by the way. This critical, I don't think this is correct, but I mean, who knows? I could be wrong. But the critical is force dead even, and the quickness or speed is again dead even. So you give the slight advantage there to Hunter. Again, Thief is giving up survivability to gain damage. Okay. Now, if you look at the elements, I misquoted this on a thread on Reddit, and I apologize for that. But the elements here, you're looking at Ranger and Hunter, or I'm sorry, Hunter and Thief. Hunter excels at water and fire. Thief excels at earth and air. Okay, so they're pretty much polar opposites. Okay, neither one of them share a common good element. Hunter eventually will have plus 200% fire damage, and I think Thief eventually gets like plus 200% wind or something, or maybe it's earth. I'm not 100% on that. But you could kind of see. So it kind of depends on which boss or what kind of boss that you're fighting against. If you go into a multiplayer instance and you're fighting a water boss, bring a Hunter. If you're fighting an earth or an air boss, bring a Thief. You know, I mean, it's pretty much that simple. Again, these classes are going to be way outclassed by things in the future. I mean, Last Hunter, if you look at Last Hunter and the Thieves of Tantalus, they're pretty much dead even. These classes later on in the game, the Bard, the Ninja, the Viking, all of these classes are probably going to be classes that are going to eclipse both Thief and Hunter anyways. As a matter of fact, if you look at Assassin, Assassin already eclipsed Thief, and that's a pretty it eclipsed both Thief and Hunter, really, honestly, because the magic is semi comparable, but the break power is almost double of a Thief. That's insane. And you know, you get a lot more offensive attack, so you're gonna break much quicker as an assassin. So you know, not very far down the line, I'd say within the next 2 or 3 months, there's going to be a job better than both. So really, the argument here is: do I have Thief unlocked or do I have Hunter unlocked? And if you manage to get both unlocked, the cards are interchangeable. Okay, you can use the same cards for Thief as you can for Hunter. The only difference being is you're going to have to maybe change 1 or 2 cards out for element differences. Okay? So, I mean, honestly, I'm not really seeing where people are coming at. You know, Thief is a great class, and I'm not going to lie, it definitely is one of the better ones in this batch of jobs, okay? But eventually, later on down the line, these jobs are almost dead even. And in certain situations, one's going to be better than the other. And so really to say the argument to say that one just like totally outclasses the other is insane. I don't know if you saw my Madness Unchained video, but I can easily beat Madness Unchained as a Hunter. Thieves can do the very same. So, you know, the hardest fights in the game right now are able to be conquered and tackled by both classes. So really, honestly, it just comes down to your personal preference, which one you decide that you like better, what your play style is, and what elements that you want to chase after. You know, if you decide that, you know, you want to be later on down the line like a samurai, then playing a thief makes a lot of sense because your strengths are earth and air, and samurai elements are earth and air. So, you know, you're going to be using cards that you're going to be able to farm the elements for like samurai for. You know, if you want to play later on down the line a different class that has, you know, water, fire, then hunter makes a lot of sense. Okay, so think in terms of the future when comparing your classes. Don't necessarily go with the blind. Okay, one job's better than the other. Honestly, like all of the jobs are on pretty equal terms right now. They just require a different strategy for each one. There hasn't been enough content released and enough of the class panels released to say that one is better than the other. And I realize that's a centrist argument, but honestly, like it's just the truth. So, you know, if you have a differing opinion, you're more than welcome to leave a comment below. I'll try to have an answer for you. Um, and I hope this kind of sheds some light onto this debate. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try to make more content in the future. For now, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. I'm sure I'm going to get flamed like crazy for this. But, you know, it's just my opinion. I'm sure people have theirs. So, anyways, y'all take care, and I'll see you next video.